comfortable with silence? In this video, I'm going to share with you why there is power in the pause and how silence can influence a room. And you definitely want to watch this video until the end, because I'm going to share with you a story that I experienced many years ago that helped me to understand the power of this skill and how it can completely change your life. If you are new to me, welcome. And if you are one of my absolutely amazing subscribers, welcome back, friend. This channel heavily focuses on advanced communication skills and strategies that will give you an unfair advantage in terms of how you communicate under pressure as a leader. You are comfortable with silence. How many of you are not comfortable with silence? Put a yes in the comments if you're comfortable. Put a no in the comments if you're not. The reason I mention this is because many people struggle with silence. And so I'm going to talk about this at a high level, and then I'm going to share with you the story in terms of what I observed when I was not at the level that I am now that made me appreciate silence. Typically people they struggle with a couple aspects of communication, and if you're one of my subscribers, you know what I'm going to say. Many times people across the world struggle with eye contact, silence, and facial expressions in a conversation. I always tell my audience and my clients I work with, if you can start mastering those three aspects of communication. Now, there are more aspects of communication. Now, silence itself is awkward, right? Let me know in the comments below when a conversation goes silent. Does it feel awkward? Put in the comments below. But a lot of times it does. People do not know what to do. And what happens when people are not comfortable with silence? They will start talking really fast. They'll start rambling. They feel so uncomfortable with silence that they feel as if they have to fill up the silence with some form of communication. Now, let me share with you a story in terms of when the very first time that I saw silence and the influence that had in a room. Many years ago, I was not a high stakes communicator. I wasn't a strategist. I was in a senior executive role, and I definitely did not have the skills that I have today. But there was a woman specifically that shared her expertise that I want to talk about. But I want to say hello to those of you watching the live day. Let me know what part of the big, beautiful world you are joining from today. And let me know if you feel comfortable or uncomfortable when you hear silence in a conversation. Put it in the comment below. This channel focuses on those advanced communication skills and strategies. And if you want to master how you communicate under pressure, you absolutely want to subscribe to this channel, because this is the best place on YouTube to learn those skills. Now, going back to my story, I was in a senior executive role. And there was a woman. She was an operations officer at the time. And of course, I had a CEO that I worked with. And the operations officer, people felt as if she was very aggressive. Very aggressive. Now, was she aggressive? I wouldn't say aggressive. I would say very ambitious. But the way she communicated came across sometimes as very aggressive. There was a situation that was happening specifically within our organization I was working for at the time. And the CEO at the time was trying to get the team to buy into something that didn't really make sense at all. What happened? When he was trying to get the team to buy into something that didn't make sense, the operations officer made a comment and said, "Well, I don't know what it is exactly that you expect us to do." And she stayed silent. I will tell you, that silence, it was the first time I personally saw the power of the pause and how silence influenced the room. Because as the person that was simply listening to the conversation, when that silence happened, there was a bit of curiosity and tension that was built up in the room, because she stayed silent after she made her very impactful statement. Now, everyone in the room, when that silence happened, what did they do? They looked at each other. We looked at each other and was wondering, oh my gosh, what is about to happen here? We just glanced at the room to see what is the CEO going to say? What are we all going to say in this situation? And that moment for the COO at the time put her up at a higher level than everybody else, because she could control how she communicated, and she could be silent and impact the room, because everybody in the room, we felt it. We felt what was going on, and we knew the dynamics in the room had changed. Now, if you like this story I shared with you, this is something that I learned early on in my career, many years ago. I did not quite understand it then as I understand it now. But if this is something that you want to start being able to do, you want to be able to impact a room, then reach out to me at exciteexcellence.org. I'll be happy to provide you with some support, some insight that will help you to be able to do these type of very influential moves and techniques and strategies in those very high stakes, high pressure situations. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you like it so far, and I will see you all